So, who did you think the Do Not Enter sign was for? Boomer story. Some years ago, I worked at a freight yard. Access to the place was pretty tightly controlled. On any given day, there'd be hazardous chemicals, millions of bucks in the latest Japanese electronics, or even military equipment just hanging out, waiting to make its way across the country. But we did like to play nice with our neighbors and the public, so if you showed up wanting a quick tour, we'd find someone to whiz you around. Our Boomer was one of those. His pappy had worked there just after the war, and he himself was a proud member of Local 1233 in Newark. He seemed kind of bummed when I told him to keep that under his hat, as the guy he was going to get shown around by was going to be a Teamster and, or maybe not. Everyone's busy. I let Boomer know that I'll do it myself, but that it'll be about a 20-minute wait. He walks out of the office, presumably back to his car to wait. Not 10 minutes has gone by when a truck driver pops his head in and says, "You gotta get out here." Boomer decided not to wait for me. He apparently saw how the arm for one of our exits worked and decided to go on without me. Unfortunately, in addition to the arm, there were signs. Do not enter, wrong way, and the most important one, about 20 feet farther in. Stop. Severe tire damage will occur. Dude had shredded the front tires of his car on the spike strip we used to ensure that the exit was only an exit. The first words out of the Boomer's mouth when I got to him were pretty much all I heard for the next 5 minutes or so as I got him out of our exit and back into the parking lot. "This is fucking bullshit and piece of crap rental car." But the piece de resistance came afterwards, when I asked if he needed to borrow a phone to call the rental company. "No," the man says, "but I will be calling the police, and you best be thinking long and hard about how you're gonna make this right by me, or I'm gonna make sure you spend the night in jail." Gotta be honest. I laughed. The local police were useless, and all they'd do is call the on-site special agent anyway, so I went back to my office and cut out the middleman. Let's just say the special agent was not amused. I stayed in my office, with the window open just to hear the conversation, and let me just say that the open window wasn't needed. Highlights included, "Are you really that stupid?" "There are signs," and of course the title. So, who did you think the Do Not Enter sign was for? When the special agent started playing with his handcuffs, the Boomer finally clued in that maybe, just maybe, he might have screwed up. Rental agency had a tow truck there half an hour later. He never did get that tour either.